Cutting buddies off the very transfer.
Okay. We're just kind of gonna go through a couple announcements, and I'm gonna open it up for anybody that's got anything they'd like to talk about. We're gonna have a little update from social committee and draft vision and my class, but if anybody else has anything, let me know. First off, I just wanted to mention a couple things. Tuesday, June 11th is going to be the annual dinner. It's at Watermark, so you can mark your calendars for that. Cheryl will, I'm sure, put something out. But Tuesday, June 11th. At Watermark, yep. I don't think there is a social committee event. Is anybody otherwise?
We'll cover it.
Or I'm sorry, I'm in service. I'm in service. I don't see one either, but and then of course also in June is draft revision is June 17th. Jamie talked about that here in a second, maybe. Social committee, you guys want to do an update? Whomever, Rob.
Yeah, we need before the meeting for the lunch area. Thank you. And Bob for sitting down. We made, I think, some pretty good progress. May 4th, Tim?
May 4th on Saturday night.
May 4th, Saturday night. We have the Alliance Beverage Suite reserved for the RISE Professional Women's Volleyball event. And however many tickets the suite has, 18 or whatever, first 18 will be able to get in the suite, and then we'll try to get additional seats like we did last time. For those of you that came to the hockey game, we'll have some seats close by. So that's, we just decided it, but we'll get notice out to everybody. We're going to have, going to try to have a summer picnic. And I think the plan is to maybe go back to Cascade Park where we did last night. We're looking at mid-July or something. We don't have a date yet. We'll be checking on that. And it'll probably be Thursday night. So hopefully we can get people before they take off for the weekend. And that park had some nice pickleball facilities and some activities for the young kids. We want all the young kids, family kids to come as well. So that'll be a second event in the summer. We're going to plan, the idea, which we will float to the group, and Cheryl will put out an email for like something like a game night that we might do. We'll try it, see if it works. It could be like a card night, or it could be obviously members and spouses, significant others, and they can play euchre or cribbage or whatever they wanted to play. And we're going to see if we could, depending on numbers, see if we might be able to find hosts that would just host it in their homes. And we'll try it one time, and we'll see how that works.
If anybody's interested in both.
Right. We have another idea for maybe we're also going to look towards Christmas party like we did last year. We like the idea for those of you that were there. For those that weren't, we had the annual raffle, which everybody seemed to think was a really good idea. So we're going to combine that again. And Gary's situation, the party at the Gary's home. That's a great time. Or we're going to look to Blythefield. Okay, so it'll be probably the first or second week of early December. We don't have a date on yet, but we work. And then we got a lot of ideas here. The last thing is this is 500. I like that we might have a bowling where we could get the younger kids to come, and that might be after the first of the year, maybe in the winter, a little bit January or something like that, where we could have maybe a Sunday afternoon, and we could have a little event, just a couple hours or something. Some of the family kids in the bowl. So that's what this token is up.
Oh, I will say too, I went to the Rise game. Very impressive. I don't know if anybody's gone to that, but it's Wouldn't want to stand in front of those volleys. How about, drive provision?
Okay. Drive provision. What is that, 2.0, is that what? 2 point. I came up with that and forgot about it. Right. Trying to make it's an announcement that's gonna be a little bit different than it has been the last 30 whatever years. Trying to make it a little more streamlined. And it is scheduled for June 17th. We do have sponsorships. There will be foursomes, all that stuff. Probably not as much the time that you're going to be reaching for your wallet while you're out on the course, trying to limit some of that. It is a new start time. It's 9 o'clock start. So you're probably done about 2:30. There will be a breakfast, continental type breakfast. There will be a lunch that you'll pick up along the way during the event. And what we also, it's not going to be the Grand Rapids Ophthalmology Drive. It is the Grand Rapids Lions Club presenting the Drive. And with that, whether you play golf or not, we would love to have more of our volunteers and club members to be involved in it. Whatever your job might be, you don't know anything about golf except for that little tiny spot, but we're going to tell you what you're doing. But that's there. We like more, few more Lions Club foursomes if we can. But it's back on. We'll have more information to you. We're getting the brochure worked on, and that should be out pretty soon. So that's anything I flipped over on that.
And most of the same sponsorships are kind of still available, and then some literature out here probably. We are looking for, hope to have a lead sponsor. We have offered it to Grand Rapids Ophthalmology still, but it is the Grand Rapids Lions Club Drive provision. And if they are not interested, that is going to be that's the big raise in price that we have. It's been our title sponsor has been at $5,000 since we got a title sponsor, and we're bumping that up to $10,000. And whether we get one or not, we can be profitable either way. Obviously, a lot more profitable if we get a sponsor. So, the other thing that I would do is that wanting to make this it's raise money for charity, but it's also kind of a social aspect for Lions and potential to bring people that might be interested in joining Lions. Also, when all of those. Thank you, Jamie. How about eyeglass? Anybody want to talk about that, or is that you all? Yeah. You had a.
Basically, bottom line, eyeglasses closed. Perfect. Rockford has agreed to take over, but this past weekend, everything from eyeglass was picked up by Rockford. Most impressive thing was the trailer. The guy from Rockford came with this thing. Gorgeous. Yes. But we were at basically everything on there, and they also, so all of our stuff yesterday, I was at Eyeglass. The last shipment out to Respects that we get money for went out yesterday, and we hope that we'll have an interaction with the Rockford group as long as how we did it. They come, they look, they think they're saying they want to do it. But and anybody can go up there and help once they get into it. But they don't have a place to work out of yet either. So they're not doing anything but moving, eyeglasses, through the summer at least.
It was just trailer.
It's in the
No, they
trailer
took
inside a pole barn, so it won't get too hot because all those glasses, if they get too heated up, they can just destroy it.
Did you hear about if these eyeglasses donated? Somebody collecting those? Are we storing them somewhere? Just keep them at your own house?
We still have our pickups for that going. I know Bob, does that.
250 this morning.
Yeah, in the back, yeah, we'll be taking, so, I think Ken Adamy probably be picking him up because he's still planning to, do his part on that. He'll just be delivering sorted stuff to Rockford. So we still hold, for our spot, we've got to pick up stuff.
That collection box, they're in the building, won't stay there for a little while. Not gone yet, but I keep it there for a little while, I don't know how long.
I thought that's one of the things that.
The new order agreed to. Wow.
So a couple of things are up in the air, but we had a 14-year run on it or whatever it was running that. It was a good experience for the club, but we sort of wore out and things like that happen. Still planning to do some of the mission trips, but not sure exactly how that's going to work. The one to Jamaica's can work pretty easy. That's just kids. The one, like going back to Suriname, we'd have to have a big inventory of glass. There's a few things up in the air, so we're done.
Gary, spoke with the Rockford Club and he is maintaining control of the mission trips. We are involved with that, yeah. And they are involved with the process of the class.
Thanks, everybody. Does anybody else for club-related announcements? If not, we can certainly move on to the tail twister stuff.
For the recording, you want to mention why there's no speaker?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if I said it before or not. We were supposed to have the lieutenant governor here. He had to bail, reschedule in, I can't remember if it's the last meeting in April or first. Anyway, have scheduling conflict, so promise you will get out of here plenty early. But if anybody else has anything, that's just pretty. Otherwise, we'll move on to the tail twist.
I looked around for pins. Looks pretty good. Gave him a hard time. He had one there. It was just out of like.
He said it was good.
Yes. So find on that. And looking around, I don't see any guests to be introduced unless I'm missing something. So basically, we go into Happy Bucks right now. A few of us that have Happy Bucks, I know. I'm one of them. Had a nice week out in Arizona. Had a very nice last day. Better golf and better money. So, it works well. I don't remember the last time I was here, so I've had a couple of trips. That's the big stuff. Anybody else have any Happy Bucks?
Arizona trip.
Okay. Arizona trip?
Arizona trip. It's now from winnings. It's just for charity. Okay.
Mine was from winnings. But yeah.
I think, I'd like to say we had a great run with the eyeglass. think, there's real dedicated people that made it happen. Appreciate them.
Oh, I forgot to have the, everybody and Rick Walker, so guilty, he didn't have a pin, so he just gave me some money anyways, you know, I don't think it was a happy, one, but, oh, dadgum.
Sometimes guilt is good.
It works, I gotta pick up that, I don't think there's any other happy bucks, anything else?
Right
you
there.
need?
That's
Oh,
right there. Arizona, I got
oh, Arizona, okay.
See the keys in a couple weeks, I'll prepay now.
Get you later, too. Okay, I'm set, I think. The raffle. Well, most anywhere has, I think. Yeah, that's true. First one for $5, second one for. But who knows? Probably less than
more than fun.
Oh, divine selection here. Well, the last three numbers, 375.
Good.
I won't take that one.
We might have mine.
That wasn't me.
You said 375, you pointed at me.
Oh, that's.
That's a winner. You can win.
I'm not, I've won a few times on it, so. 331. 331.
Rick.
He gets $5 back. See that guild paid back.
Now it's all, yeah, now it's all guilt.
That's right.
It's Rick's time. Oh, I'm gonna figure out. Well, it's funny.
Wow.
There isn't supposed to be.
Do we need a white check?
No, I found it in here. There's the white chip. It is in here.
I have no sleight of hand, as you can see.
So. Okay, Rick, if you won the first one. Oh, no, we gotta hold this ticket first. Yeah. I'm losing.
Gets better as you get older.
309. 309.
Randy.
Okay.
Good luck.
Lucky him. Oh, Randy.
Oh.
So genuine. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Need a way to get back in there.
That was raffle, and, your call.
Yeah, I mean,
Go bring your-
feel free to hang out, I guess I should.
Ring the bell.
Nice.
Next meeting is April 2nd. And I think we do have a speaker then.
Sure.